get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The CD here, this offense at 11-0 now on the year. A few weeks ago, I remember asking you what kind of percentage chance that you thought they had at staying unbeaten the entire season. I think you said 25%. I'd imagine that number probably grown since then.
I would agree with you, and I'm going to actually bump it up to closer to 50%, only because they still have some tough games to come. And keeping that focus throughout the entire season, that's been a really difficult thing to pull off. But so far, they've done it, and they've done it well.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now for Mills and the Texans at their 25-yard line. A first down throw for Mills. Over the middle, complete. That's Pierce. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. These two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Mills to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 47. First and 10, it's Pierce. And he stopped immediately there. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. Throwing on second down. Mills. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Barnard came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing, Mills.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Play action. It's Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, man, watch the boot. You got tight. Hey, Charlie. No.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted.
And they will score. A pick 6 for the Texans TD. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Etienne once more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't in a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk with career touchdown number 70. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mills now. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Third and short yardage, Mills gets the dump off to Pierce. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Pierce now up the middle, and he is going to lose yardage here. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw is Mills. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender. Made him
what do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
To throw, Mills. Right side caught by Jackson. Gets around him and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Mills. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Etienne. Room here to run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, 66 yards as they have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Mills. That's caught by Jackson. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mills. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Mills able to make something out of it and pick up the first down with his legs. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mills. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now Mills. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, here's Mills.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On fourth down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring. And another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Mills on first down. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll try the left side with Etienne.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Working with a 2nd and 3. A handoff running left is Etienne.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
And they'll run with Etienne.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Definitely an important sequence here for this defense. They've had their share of struggles in this first half. They just cannot afford to give up another touchdown here.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Mills. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. Pierce has it knocked loose. And the Jags grab it. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Back to throw. Mills. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Operating from the gun, Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. On second down, here's Pierce. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Mills. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. First down, Mills. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the give, here comes Jackson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Mills. He'll hit Jackson. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Mills. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Back to throw. Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 6 yards away. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. An extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it. Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Operating from the gun, Mills. He's going to loft one deep left side here. A big pickup of 38. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Mills looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the shotgun, it's Mills. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Running it out of the gun with Pierce.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now it's the backup Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Mills. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where, as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Mills.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Mills looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 33.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
A give running right, ETN.
And room there to work it inside the 25.
151 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. On second down, Etienne once more.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Robbie Anderson, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that'll increase their lead to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Mills. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. 20, 10, and he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Mills now from the 50.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Mills.
That's underneath to Pierce.
Dances by him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
And that's complete to Cooks. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Choose the light. Check tight. Check tight. Check tight.
One last shot from Mills.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.